I don't know about that. Thunder Predator, they feel like they've got this unbeatable strategy where they allow the Magnus to come out first, and they counterpick it with the Rubik, and they get the Centaur as well. And then Huskies, he's performed so well in this Enchantress. I can't even question the fact that they want to run this every game. But
10
Moo didn't have such a great time in the last game. His Blink Digger came out pretty slow. He didn't get a BKB
5
until later,
seconds.
and he was forced to kind of exist in the bottom lane by himself because Thunder Predator, they were playing a lot quicker. They got to change up something this game, though, right? They banned out Dark Mango's Batrider so he doesn't get his best hero. They get rid of the Kanka because they were a little bit afraid of that. And they didn't really like how all Gunnar did, other than get the mid tower, was kind of draw with him and allow Kanka to get a bunch of farm. But you got to do something different this game.
You would think. What's the chance they pick Dark Willow here, Neff? I think it's pretty high. I really do.
All right, you want to bet on this one?
No, because I'm in incredibly bad odds if I do bet on this one. I have like a 1 in 90 chance or something.
Yeah, your odds are not good.
You have like an 89 and 90 chance. It's not that fair. Those are terrible odds.
All I'm hearing is that you're a numbers man, which makes you a giant nerd, Ricky.
Oh, it's true. Actually, it's true.
You don't associate with your type here.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being a nerd, dude. It's all good. That's what I sell myself as. But the Dark Willow, obviously, what we're probably thinking is going to be picked here, but they're taking their sweet time. Zoomers floating some of Z-Freak's other heroes here, potentially.
I mean, the benefit of the...
Damn, I should have taken the bet. Should have taken the bet.
Yeah, well, now you know. Pangolier was banned out last time, I believe, so now they have the opportunity to pick that one, and it's probably going to be Gunnar running that one in the mid lane. On the other side, they take Morphling. You might as well if you got Dark Willow on the other team. And look at the all chat lines coming out. Oscar, he's feeling confident about that one.
We saw this exact pick earlier, the Morphling into like this Dark Willow, and they responded with like a last pick Earthshaker, which did wonders being able to lock this hero down, but you don't have that this time. It's really just the Pangolier. It does have lockdown once you have like the Blink Dagger for the Rolling Thunder, but it's not nearly as easy.
Yeah. Not nearly as easy. Now, get rid of the Storm Spirit, so potentially thinking about grabbing a Chaos Knight as their carry again. I would hate to see that as well. I think they've kind of figured that one out. They've done a decent job at blowing him up. They haven't let him get as farmed as he was before, but I do think the Pangolier fixed some of the problems that the Dragon Knight had in the previous draft, where he was slow, he wasn't able to initiate onto heroes properly. He let the enemy mid laner farm a little bit too much. At the very least, Gunner's able to like outzone, out CS, and outperform whatever they want to pick up here on TP as their last hero. But it's probably going to be a frontliner. It's going to be... Actually, I take that back. You need more damage.
Yeah.
You probably want something more like a Alina here.
From the mid lane, you think?
Rather than a frontliner. Yeah, they get rid of the Tiny and the Storm Spear. The Storm makes sense, the Tiny less so. You could burst people in the early game, and Dark Willow and Enchantress don't have the same survivability against the Tiny that they do some other heroes, which is kind of the strength of this backline here on Zoomers. Their support duo is very hard to kill for different reasons.
Yeah, I think the Tiny is more of a deny pick because it is one of Dark Mango's better heroes, and it also gives Morphling another really good morph target if he gets an Ags, but it's just super rough for Pango because Avalanche just makes it impossible for you to get these Rolling Thunders off, and Toss obviously repositioning this hero, it can be pretty frustrating to deal with, but last pick is for Thunder Predator, so we should be seeing Costabile's hero here, something that takes advantage of this Magnus, but still matches up well against the Morphling. I mean, we've been seeing the Juggernaut, it's banned out, something that has mana burn. That isn't banned out is the Anti-Mage. We've seen that matchup happen before, and it went pretty dang good. You could also opt for a Slark as well.
You want to see Anti-Major Slark up here against the Centaur, picking it up on here for Zoomers.
That is a water-ish hero known as the Medusa. I was close.
But yeah, this is the same sort of strategy they've run the last 3 games. They've got 3 very tanky cores. Pangolier a little bit less so than some of the others, but you can build tanky on them, right? You don't necessarily have to go for like the Diffusal Blade build. You don't have to go Maelstrom. You have the option of building like Vanguard a lot of the time, or like Guardian Greaves. I'm not sure if that's what we'll see out of Gunnar this game on his Pango, assuming that it is him playing the Pango in the mid lane. Again, guessing that it is. The Predator have a lot of time to think about what their last pick is going to be. They could take the Anti-Mage for themselves here. It's still the pool. It's decent to keep Medusa, but you already have a Morphling as your hard carry. So Running an AM plus Morphling, even if you run the Morphling mid, might be a bit much.
Yeah. All right, we'll see how this goes. They got plenty of time to think about it, though. I mean, I kind of like your prediction of the Lina. I think it's pretty sick into the Pangolier. They could still go for something like a Bloodseeker, but... Okay, they go the Queen of Pain.
I mean, that's your superior matchup against the Pango. You're always going to be able to trade within the daggers coming out. It's going to be very easy to drop those on the Pango as he comes into the lane to CS, right?
Yep. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. You do have damage reduction from the shield crash, which is nice. It's Gunner Mag. He's taking it to the mid lane.
I've changed up what they're doing. I mean, you're never going to be able to skewer the Queen of Pain back into your tower. Well, you can, but that requires her wasting her blink, right?
Yeah, it requires Dark Mago to be a little bit out of position is the main thing. Like, Dark Mago has to blink aggressively to try and get on top of the mag, and then, you have to be there to punish it. I don't think he'll make that mistake. So, good lane. No. Magnus is a little bit more survivable in mid lane against the Queen of Pain for sure, and Pango actually does well against Morphling.
5 seconds remain.
Yeah. Pango is probably going to see a Diffusal Blade pickup on, well, again, not necessarily going to see a Diffusal Blade pickup. I'd like to see one on Pangolier. I love the item on him. Yeah, Medusa locked in now. I had the bug where I can't see who's playing what on Thunder Predator side. It's like as if they're selecting a hero just now.
Yeah.
So I'll see who's on what when they load in a moment, but I can guess that it's probably just Panda Boo, Ogre Magi, Oscar Centaur, Matthew Rubik, and Dark Mago, Queen of Pain.
Yeah, you have guessed correctly. That is exactly what it is. Yep.
All right.
Nothing out of the ordinary here
if
from
it was
Thunder Predator.
On for Zoomer's side, it would be a little bit more difficult, right?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like we said, they are switching things up, going for the Gunner Magnus here. Moo's Pango is actually incredibly good. I mean, we've seen Moo actually carry games entirely from this hero.
Yep.
He's gonna have his work cut out for him, though. Morphling is pretty rough.
Yeah. I mean, thankfully, they don't have to deal with the AoE this game, so it's easier for them to... it's going to be somewhat easy for them to keep single targets locked down with the Ogre Magi single target with the Rubik lift that only hits one person straight away and then drops down to multiple targets. So the trade-off. Medusa, tankier overall, but in some ways easier to deal with than the CK. I'd like to see a completely different draft, but maybe that's just too much to ask for. If Thunder Predator think that they've solved Dota and they decide this is the best way to open their games, then who am I to question them? Who am I to question the returning champs here, Ricky?
Man, how dare you? I think it is a little bit like a response because they're picking up this Enchantress mag every start of the draft, and part of it is them realizing they just don't want to make it easy for them. Well, Matthew, that ward is going to get scouted.
Yeah. I mean, the other team's going to know that one's there as well as soon as it gets dewarded. So
yeah, that's like a deward and then deny your own.
Yeah. See. I was a little bit low on caffeine this morning, and I know I'm off topic, and I probably shouldn't be talking about sponsors that are no longer with Summit, but pulled out my Mate from the back of my fridge that I still had.
I can't believe you still had some, dude. I powered through those things so fast. Mine were all gone by the end of the last Pro Series, I'm pretty sure.
I thought my roommate drank them all, and I was away for a couple of weeks in Germany, so I didn't have the chance to get through all of them.
Husky, gonna see Pandamu and Dark Mago here. They can force Blink level 1 on Quap, that would be huge, but they're actually just gonna go ahead and try and body block up the Ogre. Z-Freak actually hasn't put any points out. There he will right now into the Bramble, but not exactly where it wants to be. Do they get the first blood? They do. It goes to Gunner's Magnus.
He could have popped the Fairy Fire there. In fact, he should have popped the Fairy Fire there.
I don't think he would have lived. The Shockwave is what killed him, and there were still 2 auto attacks on the way. It would have been very close, but that's a bottle for Gunner now.
Giving up that kill to the enemy mid laner is a very big deal, though. I mean, Dark Mago had to deal with Gunner having first blood on the Dragon Knight last game, but you're supposed to win this lane pretty hard on the Queen of Pain against any melee hero matchup, and now you're not going to win it as hard because he's got such a quick bottle and all that extra gold. You're not off to a great start, but hopefully Dark Mago stays cool, calm, and collected.
Absolutely. Shout out to
The cool, calm, and collected one.
the cool, calm, and collected one, Quinn. Big fan. Let's talk about this top lane. So something that's very different here is they don't have a very active safe lane carry, right? So one of the things that has been really good for Zoomers is the fact that they've been able to shut down Oscar every single time on this CK, and he doesn't have that option now. Instead, telekinesis into a hoof stomp. Costa be like taking a lot of damage.
Dead.
This is easily a kill. Yeah, they got him. All because Husky had to walk over and grab himself a creep. He is level 2. And
but this Dark Troll Summoner, like, you only have 30 seconds with the first point of enchant. It's now gotten to the lane. It's got 5 seconds of time left.
you see that auto attack? Gets the net off? That's value.
And now it dies.
That's value, Nev. I don't know what you're talking about.
What is my purpose? You throw the net.
Gotcha.
That's rough, buddy. So yeah, blocking these camps very important against the Enchantress. So obviously, they've done their homework here on Thunder Predator and Husky. Not only they end up, not only does Ghost Vila get punished there, but you end up wasting the first little bit trying to hold it all the way from over there.
Yeah.
A level 2 Enchanter won't be as much of an issue though.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, like this Medusa is way more susceptible to these types of kills. Ooh, bottom lane, yeah, Paka's falling incredibly low, but he gets the kill, pops the Fairy Fire. He's gonna survive. We walked into a Bramble Maze. Paka's careful, buddy. He's gonna be all right. They do manage to lose the Enchantress top, though. Great start to the lanes here from Thunder Predator.
Yeah, looks like Enchantress just went down to the same combo. Telekinesis off over into a Hoof Stomp, and then Fade bolted down. So a lot of burst damage here into a hero that doesn't have much starting HP like Enchant. Get punished pretty hard. Well, the opportunity to pull back the lane though. I mean, you were forced to block your hard camp, which isn't ideal, but against Enchantress you kind of have to. That'll mean they don't block the small camp here, so Enchantress will get level 3 off of this one.
It's a nice pull by Z-Freak bottom. He's actually going to go aggressive here onto the Ogre Magi. Sick body blocks. Bramble Maze going to be there. They've got a lot of damage coming in from this Dark Willow, but it's scary. You got Pakas here on the Morphling, and he hits very hard. All right, Pandamu is just playing Find the Bramble, I guess. I don't know. He walked into like 3 of them.
I love that game. When my opponents play it anyway.
Yeah. When you are the Willow.
Oh, gonna get the courier with the Morbid Mask on it.
Oh, okay, that's pretty big. I mean, he's got Dark Realm TP, but you have a waveform available. Actually, doesn't connect. Oh, it does.
He doesn't have enough mana for the TP.
He is in a lot of trouble there. Z-Freak just gonna buy his time, but I don't think there's any chance he actually gets out of here, right? Oh, he's actually out of range of the Ignite.
Radiant should look to their bottom tower.
He's not even gonna try to TP.
Yeah, no reason. He dies for sure if he tries to TP.
Yeah, that he's not able to get back to lane. So they lose Z-Freak there, but at the very least, he gets the Morbid Mask for the Morphling. It's to slow his game down a little bit. He can't move in the jungle. He's not going to be healing back up. It was a nice find, but you paid for it with your life.
Yep, top lane. They managed to take down Enchantress. Husky trying to get eyes on Matthew, but the body blocks from Oscar are there. And, dude, this double edge spam is just crushing him.
Yeah. It goes to be late. I mean, this is the punish for the fact that they don't have as active of a lane before the Reality Rift. They can Chaos Bolt. There's big kill potential here, but now it's all Matthew and Oscar. I mean, I guess this is the confidence with them opening with this draft. I feel like they're able to do pretty well in this off lane.
Husky will get the D ward there on the hard camp, but Matthew, he's thinking about walking up with the body block this. I think he needs to be careful. He's got no HP here. Is Oscar just going to do it? Oscar is going to do it.
No.
What a gamer.
Yeah, they don't want to give this up to Enchantress. She's got 2 points to the enchant. It would get the extra bonus, like 30 damage. It's a pain in the ass to deal with. Z-Freak's wrapping around now. They might just kill Oscar here.
He's just going to TP home. He saw him on the ward.
Yeah. He's so smart and handsome.
Very handsome.
What a gamer Oscar is. Z-Freak's not done with him yet, though. He's going to keep vision on him.
Yeah, he just has to walk
no,
away.
Oscar's not done with Z-Freak. Never mind.
No. Oscar is the scary one. He's got a Vanguard.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get the D ward. Yeah, they know. They're like, okay, none of this rotation makes any sense unless there's a ward there. Husky just trying to snipe their hard camp real quick with another level 2 enchant, but Z-Freak getting rotated on. Big Sonic Wave comes through. Actually whiffs it completely. And Z-Freak's fine. They're going to be a little bit surprised there as he comes out of that with full HP. He drops the Tranquil Boots. little bit of BM there from the freak himself, but ends up working out pretty okay for him.
Kind of embarrassing by Dark Mango, but he's pulled back to the tower. His blink's on cooldown as well.
He'll be fine. He's got the time and a very far. Okay, I was like, Dark Mango? He almost blinked onto a Hellbear Smasher. That would have been hilarious. He had to cancel his blink animation.
Yeah. Oh boy. Husky denied the double damage rune that was sitting there with the Hellbear Smasher as well.
Yeah, that would have been a ridiculous play if he just like blinks and gets clapped instantly by the Hellbear Smasher. That would have been one for the books.
Yeah. And he's too smart on Dark Mango. He's not going to make those kind of mistakes after game 1 today.
Oscar top lane. He is alone. Cursed Crown comes through. This should be a dead Centaur, but Matthew is here. They're going to do their best to try and bring this guy down. Enchant on the mark, going for the TP out. They're saving the Bramble. He's hiding inside the... Yeah, he's gone. What a play.
Yep. Nice timing there on Matthew for that lift, stopping him from getting the Brambles off.
And now Z-Freak found by Dark Mango.
Yeah.
This time doesn't need the Sonic Wave.
Yeah, it's not that he would miss it if he were to throw it. You know, he just doesn't need it.
Exactly. Oh. Moo trying to find the Morphling's courier there, and he will eventually find it. Took him a moment, but he's got it. He also has the Vanguard. We've seen Moo do this before, usually maxing out the shield crash here, going for an early Vanguard to just try and tank up as much as possible.
Yep. And it fits with the strategy they've been running on 4 Zoomers, just have the 3 cores be as tanky as possible.
Panda Moo with the ankle breaks here, up against his brother, regular Moo. Yeah, he's just going to TP out. Yeah, no mana left. It becomes very difficult. Mid lane. Dark Mango's Sonic Wave will net the kill there, this time onto Husky. He is owning so far on this Queen of Pain, up to 4,000 net worth.
They advance into the game, yeah, doing quite well for himself. And after watching Husky in game 1, they know that he's a big enough threat that he is worth dropping the Sonic Wave onto.
Yeah, they're like, all right, this guy's Enchantress. We got to deal with him.
Yeah, we can't let this man pop off. Top lane, Oscar also has himself a Vanguard, and he's just sitting underneath the tier 1 tower. Crystabele's trying to deal with him. He's got
a
power
haste rune on
trips
Mag. He TP's in.
Oh, okay.
He's looking for him. There's going to be the RP, and a Skewer
Perfect
should be
timing.
able to help secure this one. Doesn't even need it. Finds the kill there on Gunner.
Yep. Absolutely perfect timing from that RP coming out as soon as the Stampede did.
Yeah, it's 4 points in power. I mean, very different from the Magnus we've seen in the previous games, going 4-1-4. So he does a pretty substantial amount of right-click damage at the moment, and he can farm very fast if he's able to get some space. And he's actually walking into the enemy triangle to see if there's any stacks, and yoinks a bounty rune in the process, but isn't going to find anything else.
Yeah. So both mid laners invading the enemy's bounty runes.
Bottom lane Moo might be in trouble here. Swashbuckle goes away, but Matthew here to catch him. Rolling Thunder gonna get interrupted. Should be able to get it off this time. No, just burst it down by Paka's. So much physical damage coming in from this guy.
Yep. Doesn't even have power treads completed, but you know, going full Agi here, the Falcon Blade with the extra 12. Did a lot of damage per right click right now.
Dire should look to their bottom tower.
Everyone's going to go back to farming for a moment. You've had a lot of kills so far on Thunder Predator, 9-2 at the moment. But regardless of that, still pretty even on net worth. They're only 200 gold up on Thunder Predator, regardless of having all these kills. And I think all this comes down to the fact that, you know, your I guess supports are doing better. Husky has been finding a lot of farm on his position 5 Enchantress every game.
Yeah, it's very true. Gunner top lane looking for the rune. Not going to find it as it's bottom. And some trouble here. Dark Mango's got the Sonic Wave. Will drop it. You're pretty tanky on the mag, but doesn't look like you're tanky enough as they get the first kill. Now looking at the Enchantress. Pops that pig pole, trying to run. And he's got some support from the rest of his team here. In comes the Stampede. Gonna buy some space for them as they will disengage on the side of Thunder Predator. Moo with this Arcane, I mean, he'd love to use this Rolling Thunder, but
he's not going to have the opportunity to.
yeah, great fights over like all around the map right now from Thunder Predator. I mean, they're just playing super well, super clean. Oscar getting top tier 1 with the catapult.
Yeah, and they're gonna struggle to play as quickly as they did in some of the previous games on 4 Zoomers. Again, they've got a Medusa, not a Chaos Knight, so can't contribute as much to these team fights. But Moo, oh god, top lane, Oscar.
Yeah, they're gonna commit heavily. They know, you know, the tower not gonna survive this, but maybe they can take down the centaur, and they will do so.
Well, there's a tier 1 to get the centaur, which is worth a little bit of gold, and that'll bring, yeah, Gunnar his blink dagger now. This is one of the big things they're waiting for as well. At the very least, he can be more active, but I think everyone on 4Zoomer's side, they want to farm. They have a Medusa who's got Bloodshot maxed out. They have Magnus who's maxed out in power. And why fight to the enemy team who have all these heroes that are super good for it?
Yeah. One thing to note is this Morphling, like, he's going to come online pretty dang soon here. He is incredibly farmed at this stage of the game, and he's just sitting on 1,700 gold. I'm curious what he decides to build this game. Probably, I mean, I imagine he's going to go for like an SNY, or maybe, maybe he just rushes the E-Blade. Who knows? I feel like you have to be able to fight up into this Medusa going late. In the jungle here, Dark Mago. Ooh, Rolling Thunder canceled for the moment. Gunnar, he's got the blink. He's going to pull it in. There's going to be the Stone Gaze, but Moo playing ping pong on the wall. Not really ideal there for the Pangolier, and he's going to have to leave.
Yep.
But you're actually running into Dark Mago. He's got the Sonic Wave from the high ground, and Moo just gets collapsed on here. They will find Matthew inside the pit, but the Sonic Wave, there it is, finishes him off. And now Gunnar here, with the help of Husky, might be able to find a kill onto Pandamoo, but Oscar rotating in. It was skewered back across the pit.
No.
What a
He's only
nice
got 1
maneuver.
point. He can't get on the other side of the pit, so he's stuck inside.
Yeah, but so is the Centaur. He has a hard time getting out of here, as there is a Ghost as well as a Bramble Maze. The Roshan slaps him 2 bashes in a row. Dark Mago gets the blink out. He's going to survive.
Didn't fully commit that to Terrorize there on the Willow, but I don't think it would have ended up getting him anyways. At the very least, the kill goes to Roshan and not one of these dire heroes, but that was a really unfortunate place to get stuck. If I think Gunnar might have been able to get out of that one if he had gotten the skewer off on the other side of the pit, but he only had 1 point in it, so it just did not bring him quite far enough. It was pretty clear that he was trying to get to the other side. And Medusa is going for the Yasha right now. We're curious of what Morphling was going, and you were absolutely correct. It is going to be E-Blade as his first item. Lincoln Sphere is what a lot of Morphlings are building first right now because they improve the stats on it, but there's no real reason to get a Lincoln Sphere this game.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm about it. It's going to be really strong at taking down these supports and even the Pangolier. So if he can get this online quick enough, and he's got the Eagle Song already, so it's coming out real fast.
I mean, this is just going to 100-0 the Enchantress.
Yeah. He's going to have to, like, Husky's going to see this, and he's going to have to go buy, like, triple Fluffy Hat and Raindrops or something.
Yeah. He's full agi right now. I mean, it's scary to be this way, but no one is able to, I think, 100 to 0 him. He's going to be able to react fast enough to at least get the strength attribute shift off, and nobody's got a Spirit Vessel yet for him. Someone has to build one to get
Moo had
right?
it queued up. Yeah, Moo has the urn. He's on his way to the vessel. So Pango is a hero that can farm decently fast, but he definitely has struggled with how rough this offlane was.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's doing his best right now.
He's just dragging this top wave all the way out. I don't know where it's going quite yet, but to the mid lane it would seem. Or he's going to bring it to himself in the jungle. Dude, what a gamer. Look at this.
When you gotta farm, I suppose. Alright, not bad. Wait, does he have the Vitality booster already?
Yes.
Oh, he's going to disassemble the Vanguard.
Yeah. I was say, he has the Vanguard. I think he's done this before.
I wonder if he's going to rebuild the Vanguard afterwards. Maybe not. Maybe just go for like a Lotus Orb as the game goes on.
Yeah, I don't think he normally does.
Alright, gamer moves by Moo. Obviously, I don't watch enough Moo Dota 2. I could change that though by going to twitch.tv/Moo Dota 2.
You could.
Check it out, everybody.
It's a great place to be.
Yeah, great place to learn. You too could learn how to be one of the best offlaners in North America.
Just one of the best
Tune into
Dota
his
players,
Twitch.
dude. It's not even just offlane. This dude just crushes everything.
Yeah, tune into his Twitch and give him subscriptions.
Speaking about crushing everything, Thunder Predator right now looking pretty damn good, dude. 12 to 5. Dark Dark Mega on the mid lane. He's got the Kaya Sanj done on his way to the Aghanim Scepter, so just more pure damage coming out from that Sonic Wave.
They're looking to crush this mid tower. They're positioned around it. Dark Mega. Yeah, Kaya Sanj.
Gunnar finds Pandamu, skewers, pulls him right back into his team, and Stampede right away. Oscar with a nice two-man stomp into a huge Sonic Wave. Gunnar is dead. Costa Belay's got to dump some big damage. Moo gonna offer some assistance there with that Rolling Thunder, but Pakas is out. You might have to disengage. They get the deny at least there. All right.
Husky.
Some friendly fire from Husky, but Pakas with the E-Blade reveal there onto the Pango. He actually dodges out for the moment, but still falls in the process. And this is Thunder Predator's timing. They are so damn strong.
Yeah, getting that kill off on the move before it get the RP was a massive part of that team fight. And they do end up losing the Centaur, but they kill 3 heroes there. They don't slow down Medusa's game at all, but I think they're going to play faster after this one. The E-Blade is done on the Morphling. He's got the Man Style queued up next because he sees the Spirit Vessel done on Moo. And after that, I think he's just going to be invincible.
Yeah, he's really going to start taking over.
There's a sick denied by Husky in the middle of that fight, though. But
yeah.
Again, the fact that Gunnar gets blown up before he gets the RP off is...
They had vision of the Queen of Pain, but no rotations available at the time to help punish it, and Dark Mega will be safe again. They're chasing, though. I mean, Moo and Z-Freak are coming up here. Gunnar, he's got an RP, but he's going to drop it. Z-Freak's got to follow it up with something. The Bramble doesn't come out in time. He is out. The Curse Crown actually connected last second of that TP. The Spirit Vessel isn't enough to finish him off. He's falling incredibly low, 30 HP. He's down to 16. Oh, he blinks into the swashbuckle. He blinks into the swat. Okay, Moo, not even intentional, but yeah, there's the tip. Sometimes you just gotta laugh at it.
Oh, man. As they say, what can you do?
Yeah,
you managed to get out of that one, but you go down regardless. And they couldn't combo up fast enough because of the Kaya Sanju. This is the perfect item for this game when you're playing against the Magnus. You're going to be one of the main targets. But they do end up losing here.
Just a funny way to die, you know? Quite hilarious.
Yeah. And Moo picks up a Defiance after that. Now he's got a Blink Dagger queued up next, so he wants to stay on top of these heroes.
How much gold did you get for that kill? Probably a decent chunk.
Yeah. Well, those 2 kills together end up being like a 1,400 net worth swing.
Top lane Z-Freak. Found by a stomp there from Oscar. They do have a ward, but without an RP, it becomes very difficult. And here's Pakas once again, just going to be able to do this over and over every time he sees these supports. He ended up just going back for the BKB. I think this is correct. I don't think there's any reason to just not rush the BKB over like a Manta style.
I mean, the only thing that brings you down is I think maybe stun lock from the Pangolier and magic damage coming out from the Dark Willow.
Yeah.
So if you negate that, then your game becomes pretty easy. And a very quick Roshan here. Gauss takes that, and they're going to continue to put the hurt onto 4 Zoomers. They don't want to let Medusa finish up this. I have Scotty. She is going to get it before this next team fight, though. She's only 600 gold away. And she's got a Pupil's Gift. Very nice. Please go pick it up. Please. There we go.
I think he keeps Vambrace, right? Oh, no, okay. He keeps the Pupil's Gift. All right.
Yeah, it's an excellent item on Medusa. Makes you super tanky.
Dark Mega bottom lane. Stampede ends up coming out top. Wait, this is all for the Willow? Wait a minute. Okay, she's out. Meanwhile, bottom. If they can get their hands on the Queen of Pain, this would be a very nice kill. She will see Moo now. Swashbuckles on over. She will blink away.
He's going to know that there's no way Moo has the confidence to run a meet by himself. There's got to be someone around. But he
blinks into him, but Rolling Thunder from Matthew instead. Oh, he finds Husky. Well done by him.
Kill goes to Kaz. Almost have an Aghanim Scepter done on the Quap now, so she's just looking to tank up.
They smoke. I mean, they're looking for more. Costa Belay did finish up an Eye of Scotty recently, so that's pretty huge.
Yep. That one 50% slow against both the Medusa and the Morphling.
Actually just smoked right under a ward. They have total vision here. Up on the high ground, at least on the Zoomers, there is a ward, but it's going to get dewarded. So now fighting into the high ground is going to be very scary.
Yep. No, as long as he leads, I feel like it's not so bad. But they don't connect with Matthew. They spoke up again now.
Yeah, they scan hits. They know exactly where they are. Just snipe mid tower, and it looks like they're gonna bail.
They do have, they've got Stampede in 11 seconds, so they could catch back up to them if they don't TP out now. Yeah, the Bramble Mace comes out.
It's Oscar with the stomp. Pakas just pops the BKB, and there's the Stampede. Goes forced to pop the ultimate, but goodbye. Willow is just already dead. Dark Mago gonna rejoin this side of the fight. They're trying to bring down Oscar, but I don't know if they even have the damage. It's all coming from the Husky, but the Sonic Wave comes through. Goes to Billy. He's out of mana. He's out of life. Oscar still will eventually fall, but it is just Moo versus the world here. He's trying to bring down the Morphling. The Spirit Vessel doing some work, and he does end up getting it, but it's just an Aegis. Gonna try and TP out, and he's gonna make it.
I mean, you lose your Medusa, but overall, not an awful fight. You get the Centaur, you get the Aegis from the Morphling. War Zoomers did better than they had any business doing there. They didn't have to commit the RP either. They still got that one available.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize Gunnar wasn't really in that fight. Like, he pretty much was just chasing the Centaur the whole time and shockwave spamming him until they eventually got the kill. But as soon as that happened, he's just bailed. He's like, nope, I want no part of this.
Ended up being a 1-for-2 trade, and you did buy back on the Dark Willow, but they're going to use that the buyback of the Dark Willow to find a kill here. Panda Boo would be the worst find possible, but they dodge him.
They saw someone farming this camp bottom. Gunnar, he gets the RP. He finds the quad, pulls her right into the brambles. She needs help, and it's going to be cut in the form of a stun from Oscar. Well done by him. Can they actually manage to get out of this one on the Zoomers? They're falling really fast here. Z-Freak pump flaking that terrorize, but Moo just getting beat down by the BKB of Pakas. We'll be able to make it out potentially. Swashbuckle in one. No, he's going to get sniped. He grabs it.
And they lose Z-Freak as well on the way out, so that one's going to be a dieback. They lose 3 heroes there, a little bit too ambitious. Husky drops as well. And Thunder Predator, like you said, they're crushing it. I am not sure how they fight at the Morphling now that he's got the BKB completed. Again, the only way that you were able to get him before is if you got like a perfect chain stun from the Pangolier. But now too tall of an order, and he's looking to tank up now. He's got the Eye of Scotty queued, and this Medusa still very far away where she wants to be. She's 3k net worth behind the Morphling right now.
You got the Sonic Wave Ags here on Dark Mago. Like, he's surprisingly very tanky on this Queen of Pain. 2,400 HP without even Strength Treads being active. He also has an Essence Ring, so killing this Queen of Pain is not easy. And we saw in this last fight, like, they get the RP, and he's just, like, still at half HP.
Yeah, and he gets out of it pretty quickly. I really like the Kai Assange pickup.
Oh, Stampede comes out top. Kostabila, he knows they've got to be looking for him. He ends up just popping that Stone Gaze, and he will TP out.
Yeah. He's going to be just fine. Rubik, he was no position to chase. Even if he gets the Rolling Thunder off, even if his Rolling Thunder was off of cooldown, he would have turned to stone and stuck in place while trying to go with the Medusa. But does put it on cooldown.
The Stone Gaze decently long cooldown, 90 seconds.
Mm-hmm. I think they'll take the top tier 2 tower off of this. They'll take Outpost, and then they'll start cementing further control over the map. Next Roshan, I think, is the timing that Thunder Predator are looking for. Once that's done, Eye of Scotty will be completed on the Morphling. I think this is before any significant items come out on side of 4 Zoomers. Medusa's now working on the Manta style.
I mean, Dark Mago's Queen of Pain is almost as farmed as this Medusa. I mean, that's what is so scary about this game. Like, Thunder Predator, they have a 5k gold lead, but it's like this Morphling is so much further ahead. Bottom lane, Rolling Thunder helps find a kill there onto Husky. Matthew was holding on to that one for a while.
Dark Mago. I can't manage to find Z-Freak. But again, I was talking before that the stuff happened on the top lane about this Queen of Pain and her build. I really like it. The Kai Assange feels like a great pickup. She's got the Essence Ring, so she's even tankier. They know that they're going to struggle to lock down this Morphling, and they can't kill the Quap either. She's got too much damage. She's too tanky. So, using 4 Zoomers' own strategy of running these super tanky heroes that you can't kill against them, but just doing it by picking up items. That's got now completed on the Morphling.
Pretty big pickup, and he's queuing up the Satanic as well. So this Morphling just going to be, you know, unstoppable at some point. Like, I just don't know how you have the damage to kill this guy. You have to have like the perfect fight. I mean, we saw it last time, the RPs into Terrorize being like one of those avenues, but it's, you got to catch Pakas with this stuff on cooldown. There it is.
Hugging the trees here. They're playing so close. I thought they'd smoke up, but they're hesitating right now on Zoomers. I think that they're hoping someone commits onto the Medusa here. They're baiting them out, but no one's showing.
Ward gets placed and Sentry. They know they're there. They're going to jump right in. Pakas, he wants them. He catches the Pangolier. The RP comes through, but it only catches the Queen of Pain. Terrorized to connect. Goes to Belay with that Stone Gaze doing work. But Dark Mago, he hasn't taken any damage. Gunner now falling low. He's looking for more. Pakas the backside with his skewer. Looking to get on top of this Medusa. And it's going to be easy as Oscar able to lock him down. And they are crumbling here on the side of the Zoomers. Just one after another. They don't have the damage, neph.
No, they can't bring down anybody at this point. The BKBs, the itemization is just too much. They never had a shot at getting this Morphling, and these RPs, they're not locking people down long enough at the moment. And Medusa, they're not going to be a chance to finish up this Daedalus that she desperately needs in order to pump out this damage. This game, it's looking over now. 10k net worth advantage, and they're ready to push up high ground. They may not even wait for this next Roshan.
I don't think they need to. They really don't. Like, this Morphling is way too strong. You don't have Medusa for 40 seconds. Obviously, Thunder Predator don't know that, but buying back on the Medusa anyway is like borderline game losing. You just can't afford to fall that far behind. And Oscar feeling confident with that blank.
Blind blank into the tier 4 towers, trying to get the stomp off, but not just one rack, but two they're going for. They know they don't have RP available for another, 60 seconds on the Magnus. He whiffed. Oh, he didn't get anything accomplished in that last fight when he dropped it.
And Moo, like, they just got an instant telekinesis. He never had a chance to get a single spell off, just blown up as soon as the fight started. Gunner falling just short of the blink there.
Oh, Tip's coming out on Tim as well.
Thunder Predator feeling it.
That's confidence after that game one. Bringing it back on them. Winning 6-9 now. And at this point, just play around the pit, wait for this next Roshan. They know what they need to do here. Four Zoomers is still so far off the next set of items they need.
Looks like the long discussion Thunder Predator had after game one has really paid off, as they've definitely dissected four Zoomers and come up with a really solid strategy. And four Zoomers really, they got to figure out what to do.
They're going to try to run it back again. They got the heroes smoked up. They want to fight into TP. I feel like if they lose this next team fight, they're just going to GG out. They might catch a support or something like that. But again, I think the killing a core is just going to be too hard. They're all way too tanky.
And they really are.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, you have to get the perfect fight onto this Morphling, but Pakas is just sitting morphed at 3,000 HP with 43 armor. Good luck killing this guy.
Yeah.
Well, he is the one that they're going to walk into. But
strength.
Rolling Thunder. The blink stun, it misses. He gets the BKB off, and then the chainsaw on the backside. They find goes to be the return RP. Will be able to get stolen by Rubik. Instantly canceled though, thanks to the Rolling Thunder. They're just getting chain stunned down. Who is actually anywhere? Morphling pushed out of low ground. Sonic Wave comes through, catches three, but Morphling, he's falling low. Disarmed for the time being. Morphs up to the high ground into a Bramble Maze. He's actually out. He's gonna be fine. Dark Mago needs to be a little bit careful there. In comes Pakas. E-Blade does connect. He's slowed up for the time being, but skewers away. He's going to be fine. Matthew swashbuckles forward, trying to finish off the Pangolier, and it looks like he's going to be able to. You're outnumbered here. You got to get help. Pakas comes back in, pops that Satanic back up to full HP, and it is Costa Belay 3v1. Good luck, Medusa. I don't see any chance you're getting out of this one. He is just too damn strong. 5 heroes die. An amazing fight from Thunder Predator once again.
And they go right into Roshan afterwards. I mean, at the very least, the kill on Gunner went to Roshan instead of Thunder Predator off of that. But they, even with like the
they call it. You were right, Nev. If they lose this next fight, they might call it, and they're gonna tap out.
They know what's coming. I mean, too much of a disadvantage at this point. They were never going to be able to fight in the Morphling if he's that much bigger than you. So Thunder Predator, very clean game 3, and even though we see the same drafts running back again and again, this time for Zoomers, I'm sure they have to change it up. What they just did didn't work. Thunder Predator, they've outsmarted them with their drafting. And that's got to be like half of the issue. But I feel like you also struggled to shut down this Queen of Pain properly. Dark Mango had an amazing game. He found kill after kill at the start, and it was a little bit awkward with his initial pop ult, but he's going into these mid lanes where Gunnar gets first blood 2 games in a row, and he still manages to significantly outfarm Gunnar in the mid.
This guy's good, man. I mean, what else can you say? He's a gamer. I will, like, it does seem like Thunder Predator are like hitting their stride. Like you pretty much go unkilled there, 13-0-4 on the Morphling. This safe lane Medusa didn't really pan out. Like in the lane, Oscar had a fantastic time. He was farming, just no problem at all. Costa Bile, yeah, had a decent start, but he was just unable to keep up with the aggression. Like you said, coming in from Dark Mago on this Queen of Pain, like just pulled way too far ahead, doing way too much damage. And yeah, Thunder Predator take game 2. They are 1 game away from a back-to-back 2-time BTS Pro Series champion. Are they going to do it, Neff? What do you think?
I don't think Forzuma is going to make it that easy for them. Hopefully, we see some different hero picks this game. Gunnar, he had an amazing performance on Invoker earlier today. Maybe he'll get a chance to run Invoker again, but they got to change things up slightly. I think they have to be a little bit more active than they were in the last 2 games. Thunder Predator, they're really putting the pressure on him here.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that's something that they do. Maybe they run a different Spirit hero mid. Maybe, I mean, he did run Earth Spirit earlier, but that one didn't really count as like aggression because he was kind of stuck on a cliff for like 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, it felt like
And
he
did
was.
win it.
Yeah,
But
that was an interesting one. It was quite fun though.
yeah, he did win it, but it wasn't the kind of Spirit aggression that I'm used to seeing. I think they either give that to Gunnar or they give him Invoker, and they give Costa B like a traditional carry like Terrorblades. I think he's very, very good with, and that's what they should do for this next game.
Right on. All right, everyone. We're going into game 4. We're going to go to a small break, and we will be back with that. It's 4 Zoomers versus Thunder Predator here in the BTS Pro Series 9 Grand Finals. We'll see you in a bit.